Greetings and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about a certain topic which I initially didn't want to talk about, but I think certain occasions lead me to do so. And this means we are not producing any more mod content on this channel, so there will not be any tips or guides about how you can install mods, how useful they are. Of course, I'm not excluding that for the certain future forever, but for now, this is how it is, because Square Enix themselves banned my how to use mod videos even though it was unlisted. So at that time, I have unlisted that due to a request from a modder that is kinda active in the modding community, and I didn't want to disturb their work or didn't want to harm anyone that is kinda involved with these mods and development and maintenance of these mods. So that was my big goal. So I unlisted the video. That's significantly decreasing the chance of this video getting attention or people finding the video. They were kind of just limited to the link that you would have to my Discord. People, of course, could share that online in forums or whatever. But when looking at the clicks that I received on the video that were not more than 100 in 2 weeks or something like that, it was kind of astonishing that Square Enix deleted that video even though it was not there, so to say. Which was kind of crazy because there are other content creators, you might know who I'm talking about, who kind of talk about this in a very smart way because they are reacting to illegal mods and they're just not promoting them, but kind of just reacting and being astonished and being excited about certain things that are possible with mods, not claiming to use them, not advertising to the community that you should use them. So it's kind of definitely a smart way and a gray zone where you can highlight that. There's also my old videos. I have the 5 mods that make Final Fantasy better video still up there. It's on 150,000 clicks so far. I have my parsing plugin stuff, ACT guides. That is insane because I do think and still believe even Reshade or G-Shade, these are tools that are of course accepted by Square Enix, but technically not allowed. So I'm not sure why the modding stuff was deleted. It was literally deleted. So that was a certain action that I wasn't expecting, to be fair. But on the positive side though, I didn't receive any strikes, so my channel is not being hurt by that. My account is still fine. I can still play the game. So if anybody of community managers watches this video here, thank you so much for being patient with me and having some mercy for good old Desperius. Thank you so much. But of course, that also means and leads me to the conclusion that I want to talk here. We're not doing more mod videos in the upcoming future. I'm not sure if the terms of service will change in certain expansions or after these expansions have been launched and were successfully launched. But the trend doesn't seem to go into that direction because we see more consoles being added to the roster, like the Xbox is coming and Final Fantasy XIV will be available on the Xbox too. So that means the PlayStation is not the only console anymore and Xbox is being put into this mix. However, of course, Xbox is closer to the PC environment, but doesn't allow mods, or I think you can't use mods on Xbox. Please let me know in the comment section if you know more about that topic, if you can actually mod games on Xbox, but I don't think that it's possible in an easy and legal way to do so. So I'm guessing the trend goes into that direction. So we see more console stuff being added, more console connections and more console platforms to play Final Fantasy XIV on. Even though Yoshida actually claimed in a post that he doesn't want these many platforms to spread a game to. He actually wanted to have one singular platform where he can optimize stuff. I'm not sure that he's talking about Final Fantasy XIV in that matter because it felt like it was an interview about 16 and he's kind of a bit annoyed that porting the game to PC is a hard task to accomplish. So I think it's more in context with Final Fantasy XVI and that it would be cooler to have the game running on console. Because, of course, if you would just be able to play Final Fantasy XIV on PlayStation 4 or 5, this would definitely decrease any stress or any conflict in the community about these mods or these things that range just inside of the PC territory. So I can understand that. I think that's definitely a standpoint you can justify and something you can stand behind. And I personally I'm absolutely open-minded to both camps. Of course, I know that mods are awesome for the game. They enhance the quality of life. They enhance the beauty of the game. If you just basically look at content online right now, if you just look at Final Fantasy XIV videos, please just check how many of them are with filters and how many of them are without. Most of them use filters because the just baseline game, even on 4K max settings, might be a bit dull to actually make good looking content with it. And to be fair, my good friend Macy taught me about G-Shade back in the days. I think it's 4 or 5 years ago already. And at first I was like, that's changing and altering the game so much. I don't like that. But after I tested it out, I was like, oh my god, how good can this game actually look? And that was basically the foundation without which I could not have established or would not have the motivation to do my relic showcase stuff and all these videos showcasing weapons or armor sets or anything like that, which I love to do. These are basically one of the big parts of my channel now. So I wouldn't be here without mods, without G-Shade, without Reshade. Mods not so much, but I think the 4K upscale mod is something I absolutely support and stand by, which is a game changer. It makes the game look so much more up to date and high resolution than with all the old textures that are so outdated and blurry and sketchy sometimes. So take that as you will. Modding is something I'm absolutely loving to do, but I'm not being able to promote it anymore because Square Enix really seems to have problems with it. They can't justify that if they have availability to consoles and the PC, and then PC players get the advantage of using mods. And of course, I know that controlling these limits and borders for what is a visual mod or what is a mod that just increase your quality of life or what is a mod that actually gives you benefits in the game, in the actual gameplay experience. So I'm definitely on board on that point, and it's nearly impossible to regulate that. I understand that 100%. But yeah, that means my old videos will still remain there because if Square Enix don't bother until now, they should not bother in the future. So they are still here. They will have been seen by Square Enix and community team, and they are kind of fine with it. So that's basically it. Thank you for your patience, for keeping around this channel and watching my videos. I can always see you guys watching this stuff, and I can see your comments. I'm reading every content still. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and next week there will be more content coming your way. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep loving Final Fantasy.